welcome to the Teeny Tinkers channel. I make ball jointed doll and craft related content. Today is I make ball jointed dolls and craft related content video. If you watch my last Coffee and Dollies, you'll know that I'm working on a few different projects. So I did recently finish Luna and Soleil, and I'm really happy with them, and I was able to send them to my caster, who is going to cast them in the chosen colors, surprise, surprise, because they're just basically extra face plates. So it was really easy for me to just send the files and have them done that way. So they're going to be sampled soon. It's super exciting for me. It is a little different because Cricket's body is what took a very, very long time. It was many months in the making to get the posability I wanted and the small hips and like all the things I love about Cricket's body. However, I have been working on two new dolls. In that Coffee and Dollies, I had mentioned that their names are Raven and Edgar because it is a boy doll, and then Raven, obviously girl. And the inspiration for the names being obviously Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven, which is a poem I've loved since I was 9, maybe. I actually have it memorized. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weeping weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor, another tapping at my chamber door, 'tis only this and nothing more. Anyways, I'm not going to get into it, but I do have the entirety of that poem memorized since childhood. Think of all the things that could be in my brain if stuff like that wasn't in there. So anyways, that is why I've named them Raven and Edgar. I do plan on styling them pastel goth. I'm really excited about it. But anyways, this is not a styling video. This is let's string together my prototype. So this is Raven and this is Edgar. And take a look at how they look. There is a slight misprint on, this is Raven's hip piece. You can see this like piece here. I want to try and not worry about that too much because that was obviously a misprint, and like just imagine this, you know? But she is very pear-shaped. I can say one thing I would change right away is I think I would make the chest wider. I want her to feel a little more balanced and less USD sized on top. So that's one change immediately. Here, let's just start with Raven that I would make. I do love the shape of her chest, like her actual breast region. I think is so pretty. Her collarbones are real pretty, but I think they need to be softened up. Like I'm seeing so many things. The back of her neck, sculpting needs a little work. Just her shoulder blades need a little bit of work. I'm happy with the arm openings. I'm just talking about the individual pieces right now, I guess. I love this piece. I'm really happy. It needs to be softened a bit at the top, the rib cage. It's the ribs are ribbing a little too hard, but the tummy shape and the hip, like the way I've done the hips, she's very hip bony, but also chubby. It's kind of a weird fantasy body type. Maybe somebody looks like this, but I don't know. But I love it. And then she's got her booty and she's got some back dimples. So this is the head back, and I'm pretty happy with it. It does need some refining. I find it too thin right here. And then maybe too wide on the opening on the inside. On the bottom is fine. This might be fine though, because if I think this is printed at 60%, I think at full scale, these would be quite thick, and as long as I round them off, they'll be fine. And then this is her face. So the front of the face, I really like. I'm very happy with. I might work on her profile just a little bit. I think her nose needs to be brought up, like out, and then her chin kind of not, like people profiles were kind of like flat and then like this. And I think I could accentuate her nose coming out a little more and fill out her cheeks. Her face. Her legs are kind of, they're jointed very similarly to Cricket's. So they're very curvy. I do think I want to make the thighs a little thicker. think that they could be a little chunkier here and then a little fuller here. But the calves are nice and curvy, and I'm pretty happy with the movement of the leg, I think. We'll see when she's strung together. And then she has arms, and they have a few different pairs of hands. I just printed these ones for both of them because I had to add the bars, and I didn't want to add bars to all of them. So anyways, that's doll number 1. So I don't want to sand the entirety of the doll. I think I might just go ahead and give like a light sand and then a more intensive sand on the face. I'm going to show you Edgar now, and then we can start working on them. So I guess I'll start with the tum. So I'm pretty happy with his body. I think this looks too sunken. This doesn't look like ribs as much. It's kind of a, I don't know, like it looks like he's sucking in, and I don't know that that's the vibe. So I'm going to fix that, and I'm going to kind of make this less of a harsh line. But, oh, he doesn't have like junk, but he does have like a bulge. So like a male indicator. I might just flatten it out, to be honest. I just don't care for it. I don't know. Let me know if you care. He's got the big butt too. Him and Raven are both very blessed in the booty department. I feel like when I see male dolls, I've never really seen, I could be wrong, please let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. I've never really seen like a big bootied boy. So this is my take on the bubble butt boy. Big butt, he's got his back dimples as well. And I'm happy with the back sculpting in his butt. Yeah, it's just like this bit here. I think if I even shaved down how this comes out, it would even be fine. And then kind of build up the muscles and then, yeah, just fix it. This is the chest. I'm happy with that, except for I'm gonna take down the sides, I think, because I think we're limiting his movement. I think you should even be able to like, yeah, you can put a Raven faceplate on an Edgar body and head back, basically. So this is Edgar. He's like a sad kind of mopey boy. I love a sad mopey boy. I'm really happy with him. I actually like his profile better than Raven's. I don't think I'm gonna mess with it because I like the way it curves out. I feel like he's got that shape I want more. And then he has the exact same ears as Raven. They have the same ears. But I'm really, really pleased with him. He's super cute. And then his legs, they're the same legs as Raven's. They're just skinnier, and I think I do like his. So, without further ado, I guess we can start working on these guys. And I'll switch you to an overhead cam. I'm back, and I'm pretty pleased overall with them. Okay, so I guess I'll show you Raven first. So also the head, like the faceplates might fall off, and they're completely blank, and they're still dusting all over them. Chill. Okay, so this is Raven. Please keep the faceplate on. They're also not going to have full range of motion in their heads because I am using wooden beads as hooks. But this is how she came out. So I love her little face. Like I said, I still want to pull her jaw forward a little bit. There's also some fixes, like I said, the back of the neck, but I'm also seeing some, I just want to be able to show you. You can see that, see how it's a little thicker? So I'm going to make her arm a little, like the sphere of her arm, I guess, a little bigger. I think it's going to look better. I'm going to fix the anatomy of her shoulder blades. I'm going to bring her collarbones up and soften them Breast shape is great. I'm happy with the arms. They're real skinny, but like I said, I'm going to be adding here. She is double jointed. You touch her face, all that good stuff. She gets, I really don't want her faceplate to fall off. For leaning, she gets to about there. And there's a little bit of gapping here, but it's not bad. And then same on this side, we get about this much of a hunch. Her legs are cute too, so they're a lot shorter. My dolls in the past have had very long legs, and I wanted these two to be shorter and have shorter legs. So the long legs are done. I find these are a lot more proportional. One thing I did notice is I think I'm going to have to take, as much as I don't want to mess with it, I think I'm going to have to push this up, like the hips up, and kind of cut this up because she's not getting the range of motion I would like her to. Her leg right now can go about this high, and it's enough to sit and stuff, but I would like it to be more here. And then she can curve her leg back like this. I think I'm going to have to dent in behind her thigh piece a little so that this, because I don't want to lose the curve of her calf, but I need this to click into here a little better. So, you know. And then the feet I'm happy with. I think I'm going to make them slightly smaller, but I want them to be like mini feet size so shoes are easy to find. So I'm going to base it off that. She does stand. Let me just, I don't know. I'm really pleased with her. Like I said, definitely some changes, a few more months of work on the actual sculpting before I start printing MSD size prototypes to play with. I have them packed up now, but I started with like 15 centimeter prototypes, and then this was the second, because I completely resculpted all the joints. I did not like them. But this was the second iteration of like working off a 6 scale doll. She's so cute. Oh yeah, and I want to make her thighs chubbier so that like there's less of a gap between her legs. But yeah, oh, and I did mention I want to make her rib cage wider to help balance her hips a little more. Just a little bit though, not too much. Yeah, I'm really happy. She's cute. So let's look at Edgar now. I'm really happy with him too. There, again, obviously some changes, but this is Edgar. So his arms need to be bigger. Like I said, he's got kind of the same thing where the, this is thicker. So I need to bring the arms and make them a little chunker. His forearms too are way too skinny. I think I'm gonna completely redo his forearms. Like, I'm not happy with them. Again, he can touch his face. It's the same jointing, but yeah, I don't like his like skinny noodle forearms. They don't make sense. His body, so once it's put together, he doesn't look like he's sucking in. Like that. It's hard to, it becomes a non-issue. I think it's pretty flat. I don't know. I'm like, I didn't like, see, that's the thing. I didn't like the way the individual pieces looked, but I really like it together. Except for it is a bit sucked in right here. So I'm going to shape out the ribs the way I did Raven's. So he can lean. Oh, see, this is what I was talking about. Because the sides are long, it limits him and it gaps. So I'm going to be cutting the sides of his ribs a little. And then leaning back is okay, but still it needs to be cut. I'm not happy with the way that moves. His booty is real cute, like super cute booty. I'm thinking this is a little much. I don't know, but we'll see. His hips are a bit thicker here than on his legs, so I think I'm just going to trim them down, and he's going to lose just a little bit of like his side booty, just a little bit. So he'll look more like this than like this. I think it's going to look better. He has the same issue too, though. He's cut too low here, so I can't quite get his leg up super high. It does go higher than Raven's because Raven is cut very low. It's going to be a struggle though, because I really love the aesthetics of her torso, and it's like that balance of aesthetics and posing. I'll probably try, and if I hate the way it looks, I might just like try and shave it a little bit instead of pushing everything up. Yeah, he can get like some pretty good mobility with his leg, but And then his legs, because his hips are together more, they just naturally sit closer together, and he also stands. The bottoms of his feet have like a bit of support on them, so he wants to wobble a bit more. I didn't stand the bottom of his feet very well, so sorry, buddy. So now I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to go ahead and give them a quick face up. I'm not going to use Mr. Super Clear as a base. I'll seal it when it's done, but because they're just prototypes and I'm just like playing around with their looks, I don't feel the need to do like a full face up, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna go paint these guys and dress them. I don't know if I have wigs that will fit them. I do not think so, but I will take a look and see what I can do. Ugh, I really want them to have hair, but I don't know. We'll see. So this is Raven. Again, please excuse the lack of clothes. I did find this cute bunny out for her. The face up is meh. Don't judge the face up. Like I said, I would prefer the style her pastel goth, but she gets Barbie clothes basically. And these like slides are the only shoes I had that fit, that were not being occupied by other dolls. But yeah, this is Raven. I think she's really cute. She's definitely like a little sweet baby. This hat doesn't quite fit. I would love to see her with some piercings. The white hair still works for me, but like with some little piercings and appropriate clothes. But really, really cute, I think. I'm pretty happy with her. And then here's Edgar again. The Blythe pants are a little big on him. Like they were hard to get over his butt, but then they were a little big and long because they're shorties. He too is wearing a pair of slides, but this is Edgar. He has some glasses on, and he stole Boy Clover's wig. Again, in a very oversized Blythe sweatshirt, short arms. Sorry. But again, super cute, sweet boy. I'm really happy with him. I think they look cute together. Like, I think they're a cute little couple. I'm really pleased with them. Like I said, there's a lot of changes needed, but I think I'll be happy to display them like this. Let me know who you like, if you like them both, what you think. If you have any suggestions for me based on the sculpting you saw today, please let me know down in the comments. I love getting feedback. Yeah. If you're already subscribed to my channel, thanks so much for subscribing. If you're new here, I hope you like the content and will consider subscribing. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.